Yeah, we ain't waiting for him. No.
Screw it.
Ken Stryker here.
Marvelous Mike Dalton.
And the boss is talking, blah 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 blah. You were watching Top Rope TV with the better hosts. I said host, I was plural. And if you can hear him in the background, Johnny Logan, who forgets that we're on the air.
Boss, where you at?
I'm a fucking superstar, shut up.
Whoa!
This fucking guy.
What's up, boss?
Well, hey.
What's up?
All right.
Right
You guys
on.
got it? So, all right, we got, what the hell? You guys?
We got a word for
Why is
today?
there 4 chairs?
'Cause we
All right,
got-
so listen.
Yeah, we got some special guests this
I
week.
know I'm late. You can't even see me.
Right there.
What are you John Cena this week?
Oh,
So,
You can't see.
when our guests come in, we'll make it a little more so we can close in. I'll kick him out of here for now. So that's what he's got something to do. Manny Strong's in the back, so he's got to handle business. So by the way, if you guys want your Manny Strong shirts, order them now. Just look them up on Facebook. It's not hard to find. So why don't you go talk to Manny?
yeah, can I go now?
Take your chair with you in case you got to hit somebody. All right, and then I'll take the chair with you. So handle some business. All right. See, now you can see me. Such a spoke. So,
Yes, you are.
as you guys seen that we
You're
advertise all
such a
over.
spohole.
We advertise all over the internet. Tonight we have UIWA World Television Champion Ben Rivers. We have King Selfie and the People's Champ, the real People's Champ, Manny Strong. And right now we're going to bring out 2 girls from the Rainbow Warriors organization.
I've been looking forward to this interview all week.
I heard. They're a great charity, so we're going to bring them out, and that's. I'm always forgetful with people's names. I'm so stupid. We're going to bring them out. Just come out.
I have an excuse. I
It's
did
Crystal.
not learn.
It's Crystal and Courtney. See,
All right,
I
come on.
remembered. Senile.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi.
Good.
Welcome to Top Row TV. It's normally we do wrestling stuff, but the fence man, you guys know Alan. We call him the fence man because of his last name. We make fun of him, so he's the fence man. Look at that.
See, you got
They know
your
your
name bars.
names.
I love it.
So you guys are part of the Rainbow Warriors. It's organization, right?
Rainbow Warriors. It's a
Hey.
volunteer organization.
Hey,
Do we
That's-
have a
that's
website?
Our logo.
We got the website.
We do have a website, www.rainbowwarriors.org. We also have a Facebook page. Look for The Birdcage. Find us on Facebook.
Now, what made you guys want to do this? I mean, I understand there's a lot of charity.
Well, we are essentially we are a charity in that we do not take any payment for the services that we provide. We are, I would say, involved in the festival community, the local festival community, music festivals mostly, and what we saw in the festival community is a totally enriching experience. There's music, live, beautiful music that comes from people's souls, not the stuff you hear on the radio. There's performances and fire spinning and costumes and arts and crafts and people who are making jewelry and blowing glass. It's such an enriching experience in so many ways. But there are some negative drawbacks to having people in that kind of environment where drugs get involved, alcohol gets involved. There can be violence, particularly domestic violence, and women being treated not so well and not in the way that we would like to see. And so we decided to start looking out for people and start to be the change that we wanted to see in the community.
Well, I was reading on your website, and just some of the words that you guys have right in the beginning of the website. And I was reading them with Mike Dalton that just left here with the chair. Something about sobriety. Tell me.
Sobriety, yes. And that's in our mantra, and our mantra basically states that, you know, while we're at this festival, that we should be able to have our hair loose and our skin bare and our sobriety questionable and have fun and be free, but we encourage people to have fun and be free in a safe and responsible way.
In a non-alcoholic way. Is that like part of this word sobriety?
Well, it's more about being able to be you without being reckless.
Knowing your limitations.
Exactly.
No one's saying we're not
Like,
judging, and we're
remember
not
when
saying
you had
don't
your
drink
first
or don't
beer
party.
and you fell over and you were the idiot in the party?
I broke a table.
You know, we're trying to stay away from that. You know, we're
True
trying.
story, too.
We know you're not wrong.
I'm not. I'm actually. I actually have I set limits for myself.
It's all right. I'll save
And
you
that's
that.
and that's what it's about. It's about setting
Ooh,
limits.
she'll save me.
But more importantly than setting limits as far as alcohol or drugs might be concerned, where we certainly do believe that people should everything in moderation. Everything's good in moderation, but we certainly want to encourage for women specifically
And their
to-
children as well.
to look out for each other and each other's children at these events. So some of the things that we might do, for example, if we're out at a festival and we see the 20-something-year-old girl who drank too much because she's not seasoned yet enough to know better, someone who's passed out by herself by the fire, or someone who's wandering the dark alleys of the campgrounds by herself, we're the women that will wake her up, give her water. Where are you? Where are your people? Who do you belong with? Let's walk you back to your campsite, that kind of thing. The people who are acting outrageous, and people are maybe pointing and laughing, we're the ones that are going to pull you aside, sit you down, get you water. And for children as well, we do have a program for children at festivals during the day. Courtney runs that program, and we do all kinds of things. She can tell you a little bit more about
Yeah,
that.
we have this amazing program where, you know, you come over and, you know, this happens to everybody. You know, you have a child, you're at a festival, something crazy happens, and the kid turns one way, you talk to one person, and they're gone. Instantly gone. And we have this program where I'm going to put a wristband on you. It's going to have the same number. It's going to match your child's wristband. It's going to have their phone number. We're going to be out there. We're going to be bright. We're going to be well known in the community. We're going to make awareness out there. And that child's going to know we're safe people to come to. You can come and help me, and we will find your mom. We'll find your parents. We will help you be safe. You know?
And we do that by our wristband system, because the parent's name and phone number is written on the inside of each child's wristband. So when you come to our Rainbow Warriors booth, or you see a Rainbow Warrior in the crowd, you know that you have 2 different places where you can go as a lost child. And we're going to text your parents Rainbow Warrior, so they're going to know that they can meet up with you at the Rainbow Warriors booth.
And I know that there are a lot of security and stuff like that at a lot of festivals. But to tell you the truth, I'd rather security take care of the guy over there beating some guy because they stepped on their foot, or, you know, the person over here stealing or something like that. They have better things to do. You know, where it's like, you know, we have a huge group of inspired, strong women out there to help the community to be a little bit more safer on that, to be more self-aware. You know, so we have pamphlets at our booth where you can have, you know, festival information that will help you be safe out there, to do things properly, to pay attention a little bit more.
All right, I'm going to speak out of character, but in my everyday job, I'm a security guard.
Yeah.
And I would love to have this kind of a program backing me up so that I can worry about the guys fighting or the guys stealing.
Rather than the little child pulling your, yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what we're there to do.
It's not as much of a hindrance having to worry about a lost child, because a lost child is
No.
a serious thing.
It is, very.
But we have thousands of people at a music festival.
Yes.
And we got to worry about all of that happening, that having a little bit of backup helps.
Right.
Exactly, and we're free.
And
That's
we
the best
don't-
part.
We don't try to take place of the security guards. And if there was, say, there's a young girl and there's a guy who's maybe being inappropriate, and you can tell that the girl is, you know, maybe a little uncomfortable, it's not for us to come up to the guy and try to act a certain way or be hostile.
No.
That's not what we can do. But what we can do is scoot up next to the girl and say, hey, are you okay?
Would you like to leave?
Yeah, and
We can
help
go
take
together.
care of it that way. There's ways that we can do it where we are extra eyes in the festival, but we also blend into the crowd. So our presence is known because the Rainbow Warriors logo, the bird cage is everywhere. Our presence is known, but you might not necessarily know who the Rainbow Warrior is. And that's kind of the point, actually. The point is that we're all Rainbow Warriors. We all have a choice. Every day we have a choice of how we're going to be, how we're going to act, how we're going to treat each other. And in knowing that we have that choice, it's up to everybody to be the change.
I'm actually digging this, just listening. And I'm like, why even ask questions? Just keep going. You know, the reason I was asking about sobriety is because, like I said, the dude that left here, Mike Dalton, with the chair, he just celebrated 26 years.
We were talking
being
about
sober.
that. Yes.
And that's why when I said I was reading on the website to try and get more information, because Defense Main only gives us a little bit of info.
Yes.
I got these two girls. They're from this. Here's the link.
Yeah.
You know, so not much studying, and then when I'm like, we already ran late tonight, and then I come here and I'm like, oh, what are their names again? So I'm
You'll
sorry. I'm
remember
sorry,
now.
I forgot already.
Okay, put their names up.
So
There you go.
so
There you go.
sorry, I forgot. I'm old. Okay. God, I'm dealing with a lot today. Oh, if you guys want to call in and talk to the girls, Crystal and Courtney. See, I remembered because their names came up. 856-809-6924.
Give them about another minute. He'll forget them again.
I will.
So in about 60
856.
seconds, we have their names put back up.
There's a number. You guys call in. Like I said, it's 856-809-6924. Jim's supposed to call in, but we'll see. You know, like I said, when I was reading, and I just saw the sobriety part, and Mike was with me when I was reading, I was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool, sobriety. So I didn't really get the concept. I caught the concept, so I thought it was, you know, if they have this problem.
It's a simple choice.
Hey, that's cool.
It's a simple choice. You know, when I was at one of these festivals, and this is one of the things that really, you know, tweaked my interest in, you know, I don't have any children. I'm married, but I don't have any children. She has 2 children, so she's more driven with the environment of creating that more safe environment for her children. Now, I was at this one festival, and it was 3 a.m. It was cold. And I'm walking by, and I saw this child crying underneath a picnic table at this campsite. Now, last thing I needed, I looked by. Everyone's like, "Keep going, it's fine, they're fine." No, she wasn't fine. She was crying underneath a picnic table. What child is safe crying underneath the picnic table? All I did was go over there, helped her out, and she just couldn't get through the camper. You know, but it was 3 a.m. How many people just walked by that child? It's like, if that was your child, you would like to be like, you know what, thank you so much. I was at the festival, I overstayed out there, and lo and behold, a Rainbow Warrior came over and put my child into bed. You know, and that's the awareness that we're making it important. I was out there, I was having a good time, my sobriety was questionable, but I was still responsible to the point where I saw something going wrong, and I'm not going to be that one that walks by. I'm going to stand up and say something.
It's okay. My sobriety is questionable even when I'm sober.
Yeah, but it's definitely about taking that initiative to do the right thing, and really that's what it's about. And I think because of the drugs and alcohol that do take place at the festivals, it's possible that numerous groups of people walked by that child and didn't even notice that she was there.
They're out in left field.
Exactly. They're just like, yeah, whatever. There's some kid playing over there in the dirt underneath the picnic table.
I'm betting right now, because Manny Strong's here. He's in the building, and a lot of kids, when Manny wrestles at shows, he's got a huge following with children. I don't know, ask me why the kids love him. He can't even leave his house without the kids being at his front door wanting a picture.
He's top rope wrestling's John Cena.
He's
Let's
like the
basically,
face.
except
And we have a champion.
Except-
Manny Strong don't have a title, but he's like the face. You know, so
the difference is
But
that Manny can actually wrestle.
I'm going to guarantee, like, he's back there and he's listening to you tell the story about this kid. I bet you he's back there right now cursing. He's all about helping kids out. Manny actually, there's a place that helps during the cold, helps homeless people go in, takes them in for until it gets warm. Manny will actually go out in the middle of the night, and if he'll walk around in the streets of North Philly, so I'm pretty sure you guys know how bad it is there.
Yes. Yeah.
He will walk around all of North Philly in his neighborhood and look to see who's sleeping on a curb, pick them up, and walk them and take them to this place.
Right?
So Manny's about that. So hearing that story,
So he's a rainbow warrior.
Yes.
Exactly.
And,
And how many people can you look back and say that do that? You know, you sitting here, you're glowing about this and stuff like that because here's this individual who's wrestling and, you know, has a vibrant personality, and here he does so much for the community. And that's exactly where we're putting our imprint on society right now, is that we want to be that change. We want more of Manny.
Please don't sue him when he starts putting out the Manny Strong shirts in rainbow colors.
but
We-
that's really.
You can't tell me that he's not probably sitting back there thinking that.
But
John
what
needs-
we,
John
but
needs to
what
make a
we
shirt.
want to do, what we want to do actually is we want to get this logo, our logo, and we want that to be visible everywhere. And the logo is what it is for a reason. Now, this was drawn by a good friend of mine, Tom Musselman. He drew the birdcage and the crystals, and J.R. Bass, he did the graphics on our website.
I like it.
I
And
love it,
the,
actually.
the
Thank
idea behind it is that people like crystals we're carbon based. We hold and store and transmit energy and information. We're very similar, but all people are in a cage, be it a cage of confines from your education or your judicial system, your government, something, even your own mind can put you in a type of a cage.
He knows me. I'm caged in my own mind many times.
But what the logo represents is that even though your mind might be in this cage, you and I, we are all radiant beings of light, and we can shoot those rainbow beams of light through our cages if only we knew that we had that capability, and everyone does have that capacity.
I'm not making
so
fun.
every
I'm not
time you
making
see-
fun of you
every
guys
time
at
you
all.
see
But when
this-
they turn out the lights, I glow because I'm like made up of the four whitest races on the face of the planet.
You know,
So I know exactly what you mean.
But
I
when
was-
you see that logo, you should know that you are also a rainbow warrior. You
I was
should
also
have that.
talking to Alan, the fence man that we, like I said, we call him because of his last name. Nobody likes fence to maker, so we gave him a nickname. You guys see the number? I'm not going to repeat it. If you see the number on the screen, call in, say hi, say that you guys are rainbow warriors if you want to.
She does that better than I do.
Right?
She does. You
I
look
thought
like,
I did- I
you
thought I was
look
gonna
like
mess
one of
up
those
there for a
girls from
moment.
like The Price is Right when you're doing all this. She just went like this. You know, look.
She's in better position than I am.
Well, that's true. She's right on the number.
Exactly.
Like I was saying, I was talking to Alan, and he said when he called me on the phone, well, first he Facebooked me first and told me about you guys. And he calls me, and he says, yeah, they help everyone. I'm like, well, what is like what's the main focus? He tells me that one of the main focuses was battered women.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit of what made you want to help. I mean, obviously they're women. I know that, guys. That's one. You can't tell.
That's the big duh.
If you can't tell, then why
Well,
watch?
I mean, if you go to a festival, you know, there's not one person in this entire, not one woman in this entire world that can't sit there and say that there wasn't that creepy guy following them.
I'm sorry.
Right?
I
You
apologize.
need to knock it off. So, you know, and the thing is that people's reaction to that is, oh man, that sucks. Okay, just forget about it. But now it's becoming a norm, and the thing is we need to step up and we need to stop saying, oh, okay, that's enough. Just leave them go. And we need to stand up and say, all right, that's not right. We're going to create this society and this community and this tribe or wherever we are at this moment, and we're going to build it. And what we do is, say we go to a festival, what we're going to do is we're going to advertise abusive agencies and organizations that help battered women and even children. You know, there are teenage children out there that are getting abused as well. And have those pamphlets of each community, of each festival that we are going to.
And we keep a resource book of that information. So I think that there's a gap between the agencies and the places where you can go and the people who attend the festivals. There's definitely a gap there, and we're just trying to bridge that gap of this information is available. If you feel unsafe, if you feel like you're in an unsafe relationship, if you feel like you may have a problem with drugs or alcohol, whatever it might be, we have the resource book and we can give that information to you. And of course, we're big promoters for women and women's rights and empowering women. And it's very important that women take that into their own hands to look out for and protect and empower each other and inform each other. When you go to the festival scene, what's really unspoken, I think, is that there is a lot of domestic violence that happens in the relationships within the festival. And drugs and alcohol might be a big contribution to why that is, but for whatever the reason, I noticed, and I sat down and I thought that I really couldn't name one friend who hadn't been physically or sexually abused by a male in her lifetime. And that's not to say that we're man bashing, of course we're not. And there are a lot of men who have actually gotten together to help us push Rainbow Warriors. And also
Like Alan.
like Alan, and our following, actually, or what social media calls it, our followers, the largest portion of our supporters are males ages 35 to 40, and I think that in itself speaks a really interesting question about the feeling of unity between women. You would think that an organization like this would draw women to it, but most women are in a cage with the idea that women are in competition with each other instead of sisters and empowering each other. And
Well, I would say that I don't think, like, as a guy, I don't think a guy could survive without a woman, to be honest with you, you know?
right?
I've been with the same girl for like, oh my God, over 20 years. So, yeah, I would probably be not around if it wasn't for her.
Right?
So, yeah, I say empower the woman.
And what we do, we do hold, and we're going to be holding more of, and we'll make them more popular, more publicly known, is women's empowerment groups. We've recently held one. Courtney held this women empowerment session at her house. She'll tell you a little bit about what we did there.
It was phenomenal. I just decided, we're going to have this women empowerment party, and what we did was we had a potluck. It was amazing, and there was about 25 women. None of us really knew each other, and we were able to dance through our chakras. We had a leaded meditation moment. We made our own Rainbow Warrior cup where you could put a candle in it. It was free workshops.
There's the Facebook group.
Absolutely.
That's our Facebook
And
group.
the best part about this is that what we want for the future is we want to be able to implement this into our communities. We want festivals, and we want, if you want to do one for yourself, if you want to have an empowerment there, and to have women and children be there to, be enlightened and to make that more aware, you can. We will be there to provide free, information and stuff like that.
I think that's the biggest thing about this, is that, like, we've always done this. We've done this in our fests, in our communities, around our friends, and this is just the way that we are. What we did was put a name to it and give it a logo so that other people
How long
could
have you had
be
a
familiar
name and a
with it.
logo to it?
This has been over a year, a little over a year. So we've had one festival season. We have been in attendance officially at 3 festivals last year. We'll be at Caveman's Love Fest this year. That's a new festival that's going to be taking place in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania. And so the idea is that the more that we can get the idea out there, the more festivals that we can attend, and hopefully the more that we can spread this idea and this information and share it.
I'm thinking festival.
I'm thinking road trip too.
I'm thinking road trip.
It's going to be a lot
Top
of
rope,
fun.
Top Rope TV road trip.
Or
what I-
Top Rope TV Festival.
Some crap like that. Or you know what?
I like it.
We have a small wrestling promotion. It's under Top Rope, so it's Top Rope Wrestling, and we actually work with the community because our gym, Loco Wrestling Academy, is on the 2nd floor of a church. We don't charge nobody to come in; it's for the community. I'm thinking maybe do something with the
That would be
with the
amazing.
Rainbow Warriors at the church.
We can
I'm
do
on board.
Maybe
we can do
I'm
some
thinking
face paint workshops.
maybe during the summer.
I'm thinking that
Because-
too.
The church is really old and there's a heating problem. But when we're there and we're working out, we stay warm because we're guys and testosterone.
Right.
So but yeah, I'm really I'm really into this. And you can ask him. I'm always a charity guy. I love charity. Yeah, I work with the Fibromyalgia Cancer Foundation, big time. And speaking of, there's a show coming up. You guys can look for it. Look up Tim Lathan on Facebook. He's got another show coming up for the FCF in Carolina. I think we should bash heads. I think we're friends on Facebook.
Absolutely.
And
we are.
there's
Not hard to
a
find.
lot of things that the Rainbow Warriors can do, because each Rainbow Warrior, each one of our girls come from all different walks of life. I work with seniors. We have physical therapists, registered nurses, teachers, Reiki healers, certified massage therapists,
Artists and musicians.
Artists and musicians. Our group really varies as far as the talents of all
We
of
know
our
some
individuals.
artists that play a little bit.
Hmm.
We can get, you know.
I know a singer.
See?
And we even do different workshops that we do, including like the face painting. We also do
I think
We
that
do,
would really work at the church.
fan dancing and stuff like that. So we do fan dancing workshops and stuff
Teach
like
Kinda
the
that.
like
kids
the-
how to dance with the fan veils.
Like with the
yeah.
whole Yokozuna thing. you
It's-
know,
well, it's like a
the
big
Japanese
wooden-
girls used to do.
I actually have it over there.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
one.
That's
show
Geisha
us.
you're thinking of.
Geisha?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yokozuna was the
South
Yokozuna
Philly,
sumo.
South Philly uneducated.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll get the kids together and we'll teach them how to use the fan veils. Now, a good story, I was at a festival and I was dancing with my fans, as I like to do, and a little girl in the background is just watching me. She's watching me. So I go over and I give her the fans and I show her how to do a quick flick of her wrist. The next thing you know, this little girl
wow.
is leaping and flying across the stage,
See, that's
dancing
awesome.
with her
see,
fans.
there it is, guys. There's the fan.
Oh!
See, it's green.
Yeah, so the part that you guys see that's all clear, it's green. So you might
The
not
one
get
that's
the whole
making my
effect.
face disappear.
Yeah, so you might not see it because I got some green on the shirt and yeah.
But
But
to allow
you guys get the
children
picture.
to express themselves in that
And
way.
you guys make these?
We are actually going to be working towards making them.
That's awesome. That's
Absolutely.
Awesome. That's awesome. There you go, guys, right there. RainbowWarriors.org. Plug the Facebook AV back there. You guys in the control room.
Yeah, please
There it is. Facebook.com/Rainbow Warriors 1.
like and share.
Where will you guys be next?
comment. The next festival that we're at, as far as what we have lined up this year, is Caveman's Love Fest. That's what we have lined up, and it continues to grow. We did
Well, I'll tell you what,
last year.
I would
we're
love to
aiming
get
for
together
more
and do
this
something
year.
at the church.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of kids in the community. Manny Strong, that's waiting to come out later on in the program. Manny works with a lot of the kids, and like I said, when he walks, like he lives literally like 7 houses from where our gym is at, and when he walks out his door, the kids are actually waiting outside. You know, so he can't get away without anything. So, I would love to, and what we call bang heads and do something at the church. I mean, have you guys
Absolutely.
Collaborate.
collaborate.
There you go.
Thank you. And then we can elaborate. I read the dictionary today.
And you know what? Later, we'll spolaborate.
Thank you. She's laughing. She don't even know what those 3 letters mean. SPO. So I would.
You know what?
Are you guys also on Twitter?
We're not.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Maddie's called King Selfie. I am King Social Media. You should get a Twitter. Twitter, I'm telling you, is really big.
Done.
It's really big.
Done.
Let's communicate on there too. At Top Rope Inc. is our Twitter account because we have a lot of things: Top Rope TV, Top Rope Radio, Top Rope Wrestling, and we actually have Wrestling Paranormal. We do ghost hunts, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yes, you always put up logos. I love you back there in the control room. So, I really appreciate you guys coming here tonight. So,
Thank
I mean,
you for having us.
if you want to network more, like I said when we were back there, Alan's going to be here shortly. He's just running late. Alan, I want to congratulate Alan. He's doing some kind of assistant directing. The show The Voice is in Philadelphia, and Alan's there assisting.
I actually know
You gotta
somebody
go.
who's
Wow.
down there
So
trying out for it.
that's a big move for Alan. I'm proud of
My
that
friend
guy.
Jenny, she's down there.
He's always doing
Oh,
something.
Good luck, girl.
He is.
He is
So,
always doing something.
I want to thank Crystal and Courtney. I remembered.
Thank you.
Boom!
Good
I want to thank you
job.
guys for coming
What
here.
nobody saw was that he wrote them on your hand.
Did you guys see me go like this? So, again, I want to thank you, Crystal and Courtney, for coming on Top Rope TV tonight. And I want you to leave pamphlets, whatever you want to leave with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely want to bang heads. I do want to get together and do something at the church.
Absolutely.
Manny
yes.
Strong is actually the PR man for the church.
Okay.
So when you guys go back there, and he will get us hooked up. And like you said, face painting, all that
Yes.
stuff. But I really appreciate you coming on here tonight.
Absolutely.
You guys are doing a great thing.
Dude, we could do
Thank
a
you.
total
Appreciate
show based around.
We could.
Absolutely.
We could.
You know what I mean?
do.
We could just talk about anything, and all of a sudden, our values will come in conversation.
So with that said, control room, you take us to a commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, we got a couple of matches to show you guys, and then we're going to start bringing out our guests. Besides Crystal and Courtney, that's your guys' names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's their names. So again, I want to thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So
Thank
much.
you so much.
Let's definitely network. I want to get something going.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commercial break, control room. Thank you.
A fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club of Vineland is being held April 16th at the Landis Theater with an exciting Sinatra and Burns old-time variety show for the whole family, starring Frank Hartman and Al Long, and introducing Lisa Small. There'll be salsa and hip-hop dancers, a juggler and magician, plus a Three Stooges film.
Oh, certainly.
Something for each member of the family. Be part of this great fundraiser. Partial proceeds will help the Boys and Girls Club. Concert time 7 p.m. at the Landis Theater, 830 East Landis Avenue in Milan. Get your tickets early and help the kids. Call 856-459-2185.
Top Rope TV has a new night, Saturdays at 7, only on WKKH TV.
No, you don't need one. So we're back, and as you guys just saw, we had Courtney and Crystal from Rainbow Warriors. I got their names written on my hands. We don't need that chair, man. Just come on in here and join us.
Get in
We're going
here.
to bring marvelous Mike Dalton because he says he equals ratings. So he'll be out here in a second.
Let's hope that he's actually got something to say that he can tell us tonight.
Right, so he's going to sit in with us while we're going to go to one after another, back to back. We're going to take you to 2 wrestling matches, and you guys are going to love them. These were hand-picked by Top Rope TV. So let's go to these 2 matches right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by his manager, Supreme Axel Grease, from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, weighing tonight at 335 pounds, Chief Ada Kula Kula.
Strickland. To my left is Leonard M. Carson, and we are pleased as punch to be in your homes, on your Roku box, on your mobile device this afternoon, Leonard.
All over the United States, over 30 countries. There are people joining us for the first time, and we thank you for joining us here for High Noon. And if you've been a Chikara fan for as long as we've been doing shows, we want to thank you as well. And what a way to kick off our very first pay-per-view. And seeing the Colony take on the Young Bucks.
Chikara history in the making, and like I said, we're so pleased wherever you are in the world, be it the over 30 countries who bought High Noon, be it the 600, 700, 800 plus here in the Asana Arena. We're so glad you're with us, and let's all have a good time and enjoy wrestling. Chikara at its finest. Tag team action kicking us off here, Leonard. Soldier and Fire and former Campeones de Parejas to take on Matt and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks.
And both of these teams coming to this contest have 2 points, and a lot of you folks might be listening saying, what does that mean?
Well, we're going to tell you.
That's right, our tag team titles are the Campeonatos de Parejas. You can only contend in a 2 out of 3 falls contest for those belts if you win 3 matches in a row. Matt and Nick Jackson coming to this contest with victories over the Patiri in August and Ursus and Tim Johnson of the BDK in September. Fire and Soldier in the month of October defeated a team from Osaka Pro, Katoga and Harada, and defeated the Roughnecks at the end of a 4-way elimination match just 2 weeks ago. Both these teams coming into this contest with 2 points each. The winner gets 3 points and gets to contend for those titles against the champion. Chuck Taylor and Johnny Gargano were not here this evening. The other team goes home and starts all over again.
I'm sure they're watching us on GoFightLive.tv like all of you nice folks. We're so happy to be here, of course. We'll get this in real quick. Hashtag HighNoonIPPV. Get on Twitter, get on the tweets, get on the future of friendship, and discuss High Noon with Chikara fans worldwide.
MySpace was the future of friendship.
Yeah, we've come so far, Leonard. I'm still trying to get my Zanger account up going again. Nobody goes reads my live journal.
Right now, Soldier in there and Fire Ant. Little double team maneuver here on Nick Jackson.
Fire Ant running circles and Soldier Ant taking his time. Very methodical, very militant, as it were, and dropping the saluting headbutt on Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks don't seem to be in as pleasant of a mood as they were when they entered with tag team legend Marty Jannetty. Would have been something if the Colony came out Shawn Michaels. That'd have been something, right?
Yeah, I think they were looking to come out with Jimmy and Neidhart, actually.
I think he's hunting somewhere, probably. Not Neidhart. Neidhart has bigger problems, I understand. But now Matt Jackson going to town. Wait a second. Oh. Ants go marching. He doesn't want to salute, but he has no choice, as his forehead will salute the middle of the canvas, firing with the cover. Soldier Ant running back up, now throwing him off.
You know, we got 2 of the best tag teams in the world here today, and as you mentioned there, Bryce, up until just a moment ago, the Young Bucks looked to be having a little trouble coming out of the starting gates. You know, they've been in Chikara quite infrequently over the last couple of years. But right now, no better way to become a frequent member of the roster than to get those 3 points and to beat Taylor and Gargano for those titles, but they've got to get through the tough task of former champions. Right. Soldier and Fire Ant. Matt Jackson sent Soldier into the outside. Our rule system here in Chikara may be a little bit different than what you've seen in other wrestling.
But that just means it's cooler.
That definitely means it's cooler. All tag team matches are contested in lucha rules. If you roll to the outside, your feet touch the floor, that's just as good as a legal tag, as we just saw on the Young Bucks. And now Nick Jackson through the middle row by the Fire Ant on the outside. Soldier Ant looking to fly again. Matt Jackson.
Very nice. Goes around with the arm drag. Soldier waiting for him. Pushes him off. Got something in mind. But Nick Jackson. Kicked it right in the face.
I thought he was going to pull the outside. Spun around instead.
Might spike that antenna. And there's Slingshot X Factor. And just like that, Nick moonsaults onto Fire. And Matt left alone the ring with Soldier.
Folks, hopefully your 56K modems are running at full speed because you're going to need it all to keep your eyes on the action of the Young Bucks.
Hopefully you got all your AOL, you got enough free hours to enjoy it. I think we're on AOL 9.0.
Keyword High Noon iPay-per-view.
Hashtag keyword. I see what you're doing there. I see. You're very clever. You're very clever. Email me at Prodigy and we'll talk about it.
Matt Jackson now in control of Soldier Ant, sends him head first into the buckle, and now just a few moments ago I said the Young Bucks having a little trouble getting out of the starting gates, now in control. Soldier Ant a long way away from his corner. Fire Ant though feeling the effects of that moonsault we saw to the outside by Nick Jackson. Now we're going to see some of that vintage.
Ooh, very nice. Slingshot swanton. But of course it should be mentioned it was nefarious tactics of the Young Bucks that put them in the driver's seat of this tag contest. It was Nick sweeping the legs on the floor of Soldier Ant.
They are definitely effective. that third point is on the line here for tag team gold. You know, sometimes a lot of teams are going to pull out all stops, and, you know, maybe that means a little underhanded tactics here.
Yeah, Fist knows all about that. Don't worry. Taylor and Gargano, I'm sure watching from their luxurious abode on Go Fight Live, are thinking about there now. Of course, they're the best interest in this match because who knows when it will be, but they're someone, like we've said. Oh, Jesus! Neck breaker right onto the kneecap. The pointy kneecap of Nick Jackson. Fire Ant knew enough. These guys have been teaming for quite a while, Fire Ant Soldier.
That's right, they debuted here in Chikara in 2006.
Wait a second. Oh! Bucks now taking it on Fire Ant. Now Soldier's got no one to tag. Again, I don't agree with the strategy, but it's smart tag team wrestling. The Young Bucks, one of the finest tag teams in all of the world. No one will doubt that. They've held accolades and titles everywhere. But what a feather in the cap it would be for them. They've never even challenged, let alone win on Campeones de Brenas.
You see here, Matt Jackson going for cover after cover, but it is not enough to keep Soldier Ant down. And we mentioned that a lot of times these wrestlers that come in that have a fan following all over the world, when they come in and they're faced with the Chikara stalwarts like the Colony, the fans are always going to side with those Chikara faithful.
Of course, we mentioned that hashtag, but as well, if you want to discuss Chikara, anything about Chikara, learn all about Chikara, surf on over on your cool information superhighway surfboard to Chikara101.com. Message board, wrestling fans worldwide discussing high noon this very second. I'm not on it. I forgot my iPad, but I imagine that's going on. Manus is up here in his iPad. Today's a big day. Look at his name. Matt Jackson now.
Nick Jackson.
Nick Jackson. I said Matt Jackson before. You let me finish. You're no great Carnap over here. Okay? But now Nick Jackson in the ring, going to work on Soldier Ant's knee.
Soldier Ant, though, looking to break the plane of that bottom rope and get to the floor, and that's just as good as a tag. The Young Bucks may not realize that, but I don't think Soldier Ant's in any condition to really even just get around right now, because he has been in this contest for the last several minutes, taking double team after double team from the Young Bucks. Off the top rope, big double sledge, right to the shoulder.
I think in 2011, a lot of people underestimate the power of a double sledgehammer. I mean, you're taking the two arms. Now wait a second, Soldier with Matt. Oh, come on. A little disappointed in these guys. They've been very pleasant to be around the last few months in Chikara rings and Chikara locker rooms. I guess they're up to the task. They know what's at stake here, Leonard.
Well, again, the underhanded tactics are one thing, but to taunt the Colony and mock them and mock the fans here in South Philadelphia, that might be going a little bit too far, if you ask me. Letting Soldier Ant up to his feet might be a mistake here on Matt Jackson. Series of kicks here, back in control.
Man, that one just rocks Soldier. He rocked his feet on that one.
Gets you a little bit of a spark down the Soldier Ant, but right back to the Young Bucks in action here. And you know, you mentioned before, Bryce, Chikara 101, but Chikara's got a huge online presence. You go to ChikaraPro.com. That is the hub for everything that we do. We've got a YouTube page that has new videos every single weekday. That's Chikara Office on YouTube. Just search that out. There's tons and tons of videos there.
A 9.5-year back catalog at smartmarkvideo.com. Check out the DVDs. Inside Cradle by Soldier Ant. He had both of the feet hooked over one another, which I understand the secret of the inside cradle. I'm not a wrestler, but I've been told that. You know it's a big deal. You know it's a massive occasion when the Colony are wearing their shiny masks.
So there's just some fancy masks they got there, especially Fire Ant. Reaching out here. Can't tell the face, but that body language. He wants that tag. He wants into this contest so bad, but the Young Bucks firmly in control here. And again, Matt Jackson just taunting Fire Ant on the apron. Fire Ant wisely not coming in there. That's just going to give the Young Bucks more time. The double team behind the referee's back. Wait a minute.
O'Connor rolls, sets him up. Oh, put him right to his corner. Big mistake. Cross body by Fire Ant. No slouch in the aerial department himself. It can fit nobody home. Fire Ant's got something in mind here. Use him up in our world. Off of the neck, and he takes him down with a DDT on the way down. 2 for the price of 1. Shopping by Fire Ant. The hottest property in Chikara is El Fuego, Leonard.
Unbelievable there by Fire Ant. Now Soldier Ant. Baseball slide takes out both members of the Young Bucks. Still sits there, saluting him. Fire Ant now getting ready to fly. One would think to the friendly skies. Fire Ant catapulting slingshot off the top rope. Front flip, and he's on his feet, and the Bucks are on the floor. And in a blink of an eye, as we mentioned before, just like the action here in Chikara is always hot and heavy, this tag team contest is now turned around. The Colony firmly in control, getting Matt Jackson back into this contest. Soldier Ant, I don't know if this is the wisest thing for him to be in the ring so quickly after all that punishment. The Young Bucks head dish down to him.
Just imagine the adrenaline, the excitement we're feeling up here at commentation station. Imagine what's going on in the ring, man. The world is watching Chikara, and Fire Ant Soldier at the Colony know that. What a no bigger stage to get their third point on. Hands go marching right through the chest of Matt Jackson. And now they got time for two boots for Nick Jackson, rolling into a vertical base. Not sure if they got mine here, but oh, we've seen this one before. They trap him, they let him think about it, and they spike him on the top of his head.
There's the cover. Referee there, only a 2 count though. As Matt Jackson still in the ring, breaks up the pin. Soldier into the outside, Fire Ant, the legal man, Nick Jackson. He rolls underneath that bottom rope. That's going to make Matt, the legal man, the fan. Listen to these fans here in South Philadelphia again behind Fire Ant.
Get behind the Colony, the homegrown boys. And of course, if it is the Colony, if they do manage to secure their third point and the Young Bucks go back to 0, I mean, the Colony and Fist are no strangers to one another. King of Trios, epic encounters, massacres. Oh, jeez! Nick just about took the face, the thorax on Fire Ant. Saluting forearm, doesn't get what he wants, takes Nick back, elbow by Nick. And Oliver down. Wait a second, no, Nick's up. Nick's got something in mind.
Nick Jackson just drilled Soldier with that back elbow. Now taking off that protective armband. Not sure what he has in mind here. Goes for the super kick, blocked by Soldier and lands.
Just launches it.
Really bad. That German suplex. Boot right to the face by Matt Jackson. Spins around.
Takes him down with a leaping ace crusher, but now Fire Ant up top. He's looking for the heat of the moment. But Matt Jackson looks for the super kick. Low flying, catches to the chest, now all the way up. Turns it into a stunner. Burning down the house is Fire Ant. Oh, kick right to the chest. Such impact. Fire makes everyone count, Leonard.
Going for that brainbuster, perhaps. Connects dead center of the ring. Got the leg hooked.
Matt Jackson gets that right shoulder off the canvas. Really just enjoying every nanosecond of that count. Those were seconds that he wasn't getting kicked by Fire Ant.
Fire Ant maybe taking a little bit too much time here. Soaking to the adulation of the crowd here in South Philadelphia. He needs to stay on Matt Jackson if he wants that third point toward contention. The tag title's going for the beach break here.
The beach break, that's on Fire Ant when the Alliance, if I'm not mistaken, way back when in 2008.
Matt Jackson gets his arm kicked away, gets kicked right in the back of the head, staggered, not down.
Nothing blocked that one.
Calling for his partner here. Has him up.
Here we go, Ant's go marching again. Matt's in a bad part of town. But Nick is there to make the save. Fire had no one to hold him, drop Matt, and just like that, Matt's up. Oh, powerbomb, really let him have it. Now he wants more, holding on, gets a second one, and he's pulled up again. Upper body strength by Matt Jackson. Oh, knee to the face.
And now the Young Bucks turned everything around. They've got him in a tombstone power position.
Split him on the antenna. Lights out, Fire Ant. Soldier in the last possible nanosecond, and this one's going to continue.
And you see Fire Ant there defiantly, even though Soldier Ant broke up the pin, getting that arm up. It's almost to say to the Young Bucks, I've still got the fight left in me. The Young Bucks now trying to go to some sort of other page in their playbook here.
Oh, they're going deep in the playbook with the Colony. You saw Soldier rolling fire like a good general, like a good captain, rolling into the ring apron.
Making him the legal man. He might be just as worse for wear as Fire Ant, but that's the risk he's willing to take here, as he is taking on both members of the Young Bucks. Oh, he's got a double super kick right in the face.
And another one for Fire Ant, another two for Fire Ant, I should say. But man, tag team wrestling at its finest. I don't quite agree with the tactics of the Young Bucks on this day, but you can't take it away from them. All four of these guys leaving nothing back. This is High Noon, this is Chikara, this is Go Fight Live, and they are just all guns a-blazing here. Wait a second.
Double bang for your buck.
What's this way? Matt Jackson now with both of the Colony. Oh! Wait a second, he knocked off Fire, goes through there, it is four. I got the knees up! More bang for him! No! Matt didn't know that he got the knees up, was forced to it, rolls through, catches one! The Colony with 3 points! The Colony with 3 points!
Wow.
I'm impressed. Highly impressed.
Do our fans know how to pick them or what?
Oh, they know how to pick them.
They sure do.
I want to thank for those 2 matches being sent in. Of Of course, you've seen the Chief out of Cool get a W. You know, I want to thank the fans out in Michigan for sending that footage to trradio@ymail.com. I appreciate it. And there you saw the Young Bucks taking on the good old Ants, man, from Chikara.
Colony, I love those
Colony,
guys.
man, just took them on.
You guys were impressive.
And that was a great match. Great wrestling. Great wrestling match. I really enjoyed all the spots. It was wonderful. Great match.
I gotta
And
go.
I want to
I'll
thank
say
the fans
this.
that watch Top Rope TV in Philadelphia for sending that to our email, trradio@ymail.com. Now, what we're going to do right now, there it is right there, trradio@ymail.com. We want to bring in our next guest. He is
Still talking out there.
a
I can hear
fan
him from here.
favorite. And he, you know, I can
Give
hear
me a
his voice.
second.
Yeah, go see what he's doing back there.
Yeah.
Joining us is a man that's brushing off his shirt. It's marvelous Mike Dalton. So I'm just waiting for Ken Stryker to come back and sit down. Ken Stryker will be here in a second. But as soon as he sits down, we'll bring in our next guest. Opening tonight's Top Rope TV was Crystal and
Courtney.
can I read my hands?
Sorry.
And Courtney from the Rainbow Warriors organization. You guys want to check them out? It's rainbowwarriors.org, and they also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Rainbow Warriors 1, as in the number 1. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to bring in the People's Choice, is what they say. He is no other than hashtagging all over Facebook and Twitter. He is hashtag King Selfie himself. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Manny Strong.
Ken. Mike.
Who? Ken.
Ken Stryker. I'm sorry about
He
that.
never gets names
Hey,
right.
John,
Because, you know,
how y'all doing, guys?
Logan.
Wow.
Ladies and
Welcome
gentlemen,
back.
it's Manny Strong. We've gotten some emails at trradio@ymail.com. They were requesting Manny Strong to come back to Top Rope TV. Do not ask me why, because I have no fucking clue. But he's back. But you know, I did
One
find
thing,
out
though.
the main reason he's here. And I know the other guy, we had to put them in separate rooms. If you want to call in now, 856-809-6924.
This is the main event, people.
856-809-6924. Now, Manny Strong, we know that you will be receiving a UIWA World Television title shot against the UIWA World Television Champion in one, Ben Rivers. Now, we all know how Ben got the title. Oh, we have a caller. All right, so caller, this is Top Rope TV. You're live with our special guest, King Selfie Manny Strong. Go ahead.
Oh my God, is this really true? I'm speaking to Manny Strong?
Yeah, you speaking to Manny Strong?
It's an honor, like, oh my God, Manny, it's an honor to speak to you.
It's an honor to
How's
hear from you,
everything?
kid.
Like, thank you for everything you have done for me. Like,
You're welcome.
What's he done for
What
you?
I've done,
What's he done for you, kid?
he actually helped me through appointments that I needed that nobody else has been there for me.
Oh, I know you is. Charlie.
He helped my friend get off the street, stay out of trouble. He told me to go to it's the gym. I think it's on Howard Street. He told me to go there, but I'm sorry, man, I couldn't make it. But I promise I'll be there soon.
Oh, you must be talking about the Loco Wrestling Academy, 2610 North Howard Street in Philadelphia.
Yeah. He told me to go there, but it's just I had a lot of stuff done and I really wanted to be there. I'm sorry, Manny, but
It's all right,
it's an honor speaking to you.
Oh my God, it's an honor hearing from you, bro. It's a blessing hearing from you, man. And
Yeah,
thank you for loving me, man. Having the time to call me and be with, and feel the way you feel for me, man. Thank you so much, kid.
Let me ask you something. Kid, what's your name?
John.
Your name is John?
Yes.
Well, you're talking to a Johnny. So listen, how do you feel about Manny Strong receiving a UIWA World Television title shot against Ben Rivers?
I would be excited. Like it would be crazy if he does that.
Well, it's going to happen, but who do you think is going to take it? Do you think the champion will take the title home, or do you think Manny Strong will become a new TV champion?
King Selfie all the way.
Oh, so you think King Selfie here is going to defeat Ben Rivers?
Yes, he would be. Yeah, I had so much everything, energy, everything that Manny will beat Ben.
Wow, that's a lot. You know,
Wow.
right now, Ben is in one of our private rooms. He's actually listening to what you're saying. And I'm getting a signal from the guys in the back stating he's throwing stuff around, saying, who the hell does this kid think he is?
I'm King Selfie's #1 fan.
You tell him, kid. You tell him.
Wow.
If you had a message for the current champion, Ben Rivers, what would you want to tell Ben Rivers right now?
He should be ready for King Selfie because he's going to come and he's coming strong.
I hear you, kid. I hear you. I hear you right there. Ben Rivers, you heard it. From the #1 fan of Manny Strong, the kid's name is John.
John.
He said you better beware because
John.
Manny plans on taking that title from you.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome, buddy. I pray everything. I hope you win the belt. I know you're going to win the belt. Just do what you got to do, Manny. And like they say, it's what you do.
Oh my God, my glasses.
Look at that. This guy's always losing his
I
glasses
just
on the
dropped my
show.
glasses, John. Thank you, sweetheart.
Can't
You're
take it.
the
She
kid.
said, sweetheart.
That kid, he's a great kid, man. I thought it was actually the guy named Charles that I took him to a couple of appointments. His mother was telling me that she couldn't make it and all this stuff. So I said, I don't have a problem riding with him down
We
to the
appreciate you calling, John, man. Thanks for calling in and talking to Manny Strong.
park. So I actually thought it was Charles. Oh my God, I don't
So
know.
John calls and he talks to you. So you got a match coming up.
I see
All right.
fans are really excited about
There's a
me
match
being on.
coming, and you got a match against Ben Rivers, which after we get done talking to you, we'll be talking to him. And then we're going to bring them both on. And there's going to be a wrestling debate.
Well, see, John, the
And
problem.
someone that loves Manny Strong, he's sitting right here, wearing a Manny Strong shirt.
Big supporter.
Is
Big
Marvelous
supporter,
Mike
Manny
Dalton.
Strong. That's right.
When Ben comes in and Manny's here, actually Ken Stryker and myself, we're going to have to sit in the middle and let them sit on the end to keep them from...
Can we make sure we switch the chairs around? Because I don't want to lose my ass groove.
Oh, stop it. So, I mean, Manny, you're doing a lot of things with the community. As you guys may not know it, Manny does some footwork around his community for where the local wrestling academy is at, 2610 North Howard Street in Philly. And Manny has become the public relations manager for the Union Baptist Church. And a lot of you fans may not know it, but everything on the side, Manny and myself try to do as much as we can for the church, but Manny mainly. But Manny, you have a shot. This is the biggest shot of your life. You've been the Top Rope Wrestling champion.
Oh, we got
before
another
we get
caller.
to that, we got another caller. Caller, this is Top Rope TV. You're live with Manny Strong. Caller.
Sounds like a struggle over the phone. Who to talk to, man?
Caller, are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Ben Rivers' #1 fan. I'm at every one of his matches. I love fat dancing, and I think he is going to sit on you, Manny.
Wow, so you're saying that Ben Rivers is going to keep his television title? Is that what you're saying? Hello?
Caller's listening to the I can hear in the background.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So your vote's for Ben. Why do you not like Manny Strong?
Because I'm just a Ben fan.
I can accept that.
What do you? All right, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Manny Strong? What are your thoughts on Manny Strong?
I don't really know much, but I know that Ben's going to kick his butt.
Woo!
Those are some strong words.
Those are some strong words coming from you. You really must love Ben.
I do.
Well, you know, they're both somewhat fan favorites, but we're going to get to that. But I want to thank you for your call. Hopefully you call in when Ben's on. He'll be on right after Manny leaves the studio.
I'll call back.
All right, thank you so much for calling in and telling Manny off. All right, Manny, you, as I was saying just before this caller, you have a match coming up. And this could be one of your biggest shots. I mean, you were at one time the Top Rope Wrestling champion. You defeated Jesse Logan for that title. And being someone that's a Logan, that's hard to do. But then again, you did have an upper hand because he was hurt. But you took advantage of the situation, what any smart wrestler would do. I would have done it. If your leg was hurt, I would have stomped a fucking mud hole in your ass and took that championship if I wasn't retired.
But he also proved that it wasn't a fluke. He defeated Jesse later when Jesse was at 100%.
Jesse actually was not at 100%. He went in the ring against Doctor's rules.
That's the same thing I did, 2 weeks ago when I was knocked out.
So here's a situation. To catch up to speed. You guys may not know it, but just this past week on Thursday, Manny Strong was live on the Rat Trap on the VOC Nation. And Manny feels a little bit of way that some of the fans have turned their back on him. You guys may not know it, but Manny came into a match at Top Rope Wrestling against Doctor's orders.
That's the question. Yes,
Okay.
Doctor's order.
He got suplexed by the Top Rope Wrestling champion, Slim Whiskey. Manny landed on his head. Again, this is against Doctor's orders. Manny began to vomit / throw up / puke / vomit city / vomit
Puplex
city. Whatever you guys are saying right now, don't look at us like that. We're just letting you know what people are saying. That's our job.
We're not
here at
making
Top
fun
Rope
of you.
TV. So, Manny's been a little upset as of lately. But right now he's getting a shot at the UIWA World Television Champion. A man that in a short time has made a name for himself, even in the UIWA rankings. Manny, put it this way. Manny cut a promo about 2 weeks ago?
You mean Ben?
Ben, I'm sorry. I'm getting so confused. Ben, I'm sorry. Ben Rivers cut a promo about 2 weeks ago right here in the studio. And again, you want to call Manny, talk to him right now, 856-809-6924. 856-809-6924. So, up to speed again. Ben Rivers cuts a promo. We released it. Within the first 20 minutes, over 200 views. Letting people know and letting the UIWA know that he's here. But now, Manny, you're getting a shot at this title. This is probably one of the most prestigious titles in Top Rope Wrestling and probably the most prestigious in the UIWA. Being you're on television every week and you got to defend it every week like Ben is currently doing, like Slim Whiskey did, like Ravenheart did. But with my thing is right now, my question is, and what I'm trying to get at is, how do you focus to face Ben, but at the same time dealing with what you thought were Manny Strong fans? Right now disrespecting you and you feeling a way about this. So how do you focus on Ben and these fans at the same time going into a match that you're going to receive?
Well, first I want to get back to that first, the fan situation. They turned their backs on me. You know, I was all for the fans. I did everything for the fans. I fought for kids. I did it all. And against Dr. Rules, I said I'm still going to go out there and give them a performance. And then the puke situation. instead of siding with me and sending me the letters that few people send to find out how I was doing, no, y'all started calling me Puke City, Puke King Puke, and backstab me. And now you want to feel some type of way because I feel some type of way with the fans. Now, what I have done, John, I've handpicked my fans now. Now there's no more open, free, everybody loves Manny Strong. No, now I got to pick my fans. Ben's situation is very serious. This is a major belt. I need this belt. I want this belt. It's what Manny Strong, it's what I do. You know, all Ben has to do is walk in this ring.
I'm going to argue with you for a minute. I'm really getting tired of hearing that shit.
But I'm telling you,
that's what I do. What do you do?
Win.
The fans don't like you anymore.
No, because of that Puke situation, they disrespected me. Now I'm going to disrespect them. You understand? John, the only thing that I wrestle for
you see how he's
is to
ignoring,
become a world champion.
He's ignoring the answer. He's ignoring the question. I asked you, how can you focus on both?
Well, it's not going to be focusing. It's just going to be, I told you, I'm going to do a hand decision with the fans, and then I'm going to focus on Ben. You got to remember, this is a major belt for me. This is a very, very big belt. All Ben has to do, walk in the ring, smack me with the belt, walk out, he's still champion. I have to beat this guy.
Yeah, but the thing is
I got to pin him.
If he smacks you, it's a disqualification.
But he stays
champion.
champion.
And I'm sure Ben don't want a disqualification.
Well, in my book, I take a win whichever way it can, as long as I have the world belt.
Right now, your hashtag King Selfie.
There you go, King Selfie.
All over the world. Right now, what do you?
I want to say thank you to the guys behind the camera. They give me the respect, David, and everybody behind these cameras. I want to give you a lot of respect. These are gentlemen. These guys behind the camera, they're loyal. They're respectful.
Whoa.
You see how they put my name up on there?
Ken Striker. Who the fuck is he calling gentlemen?
David, the guy behind the.
You mean AV?
AV. I'm sorry, I get all the names mixed up.
What the fuck were you laughing
and
at?
This
because
guy
I support him
is
big time.
So you're saying that he don't stand a chance against Ben. Ben Rivers don't stand a chance against him.
Nah. Exactly.
So you're voting.
I'm actually quite amazed right now.
Why?
He talks.
I know how to talk, idiot.
Exactly.
You don't. You talk when we're doing top rope wrestling.
You bore me.
Gotta watch how you talk to Marvelous here, because Marvelous is with me.
So your thing is right now you're not even worried about the fans.
I'm upset with the fans right now, John.
Your focus right now is Ben Rivers getting your UIWA World Television title shot.
No.
You're not worried about getting your television title shot?
I'm worried about winning the title shot. Getting the title shot come. Winning. I gotta beat Ben. I must beat Ben. I will beat Ben. John, you're not understanding. The thing between me and Ben's a good guy. He's a good kid. I just don't think he's the right champion. I know I'm a better champion than him.
He just fought. Dude, he just fought. He won against Harry Sanchez. Not to mention, that does include a win over the Top Rope Wrestling champion, which sometime in the near future, Ben will get a shot.
In Harry Sanchez.
But he was in the ring with
Harry Sanchez is a duck.
With
what Ben needs to do is to come face me and stop hiding and looking for other people. He's been ducking me, John. Harry Sanchez, are you serious?
Whoa.
Harry Sanchez over Manny
Strong. Dude, don't forget, also in that three-way dance was Top Rope Wrestling and former UIWA TV champion Slim Whiskey. Ben Rivers got the win, correct?
Yes, I get that.
Therefore, he defeated Harry Sanchez.
But he never pinned.
No, listen. And he defeated Slim Whiskey.
He never pinned Slim Whiskey.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He beat them both in a three-way dance. It's a three-way dance. One pinfall.
I give him that. I can give him that. But he didn't beat the champion.
Doesn't matter. But in the win book, it's a win. In a three-way dance, all you got to do is pin one person to win.
Champion, which is
so he
unfair.
defeated two people in a three-way dance, although he pinned Harry because he took advantage of a situation. Slim Whiskey, boom.
You know,
he hit it. Move.
We should
let it. So therefore, Slim Whiskey should still been champion.
Ben sold.
should have never been champion.
Ben sold the advantage. Pushed Slim out of the ring.
He took advantage
got
of
the 1, 2, 3. But that's what you do when you're going after
fans
something.
can actually judge for yourself. Look on tvbydemand.com. The video is up.
The video is up. Go to tvbydemand.com. Look up Top Rope TV or Top Rope Wrestling, and you'll see the match.
You talking about that Ben match?
Okay.
So y'all
Where
can
he
explain
won the title.
to me. Y'all can then text Keith Selfie, write to me, call me, and explain to me that he should have never won the belt.
He won the belt.
Okay, but he didn't pin Whiskey.
It doesn't matter. It was a
And
three-way dance
Manny
for the
Strong
championship.
Will pin Ben Rivera for the UIWA
Rivera?
championship.
Ben Rivers.
Ben Rivers. Ben is Ben.
This ain't Spanish. You come
taking
here, you
your-
speak American. The hell's wrong with you?
Well, I'm taking Ben's belt. Ben's not gonna last me.
Jesus Christ!
I'm coming after
English, motherfucker! Do you speak
I'm coming
it?
after him. Like I told you before, I gotta win. I need this. Ben
All
can
right,
just
so-
go in there, get counted out, he's still champion.
What we're going to do right now is we want to thank Manny Strong for coming on. Okay,
It's a
we're going to
pleasure
go into
being here.
overtime. So, because, you know, we came on at 7, we're supposed to go till 9, but we have something to do. So, but we're going to thank Manny for coming on.
It's a pleasure being here, and I'll come back
And
as many
right
times as
now,
I call me.
we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Then when we come back, we're going to bring on the UIWA World Television Champion because he beat Harry Sanchez and Slim Whiskey. We're going to bring him out, and that's Ben Rivers. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Awesome.
Hi, Kathy. Do you want to go cruising?
Sure, Carol, just like the good old days.
Brings back a lot of good memories. Come cruise with me, Philly Carol, every Wednesday evening. See you soon.
Cruisin' 92.1.
All right, so here we are. We're back. Ken Stryker had to go potty.
No, I didn't. I had to go
But he's
calm Ben
back.
down.
But he's back. So now we're back. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to bring out the UIWA World Television Champion, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Ben Rivers.
Absolutely. Remember that world. Y'all got a lot of mouth.
Who?
Talking
man.
about Spanish guys and stuff.
I didn't say a word.
One of y'all said something.
I just said, you know.
One of y'all. Wait,
but
hold
hey,
up, hold up. What's up, boss?
What's going on, man? All
I
right,
forgot
good to
about
see. I was just saying.
I ain't shaking your hand.
I wanted
Take
Matt.
that garbage off.
I was just saying that, you know, that you defeated Slim Whiskey and Harry Sanchez, and I'm pretty sure you know, you've heard Manny Strong out here.
First of all, let me just rewind a little bit. You said this is probably the most prestigious title in UIWA. Let me correct that. This is the most prestigious title in UIWA.
What title's that?
This is the World Television title. Okay?
So what you're saying is it doesn't matter what Mr. P.T. Stanisford says, and it doesn't matter what Ron Von Hess says, and it doesn't matter what the Chief says.
I don't even know the Chief, but that snuffleupagus looking guy, it don't even matter. Simple fact is, Manny had a lot to say, and you barely understood. Like you said, he was avoiding the question every time about
And
focus.
I do apologize for my comment, but like you said, he wasn't even speaking English. You're speaking clear English.
That's because I'm educated and I didn't learn from the North Philadelphia public school system.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and when you go to
Ooh.
Spanish, you ease into it. Teaching us along the way.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Queso de bicho. Dick cheese.
Mama me bicho.
But the fact is that all that selfie, king selfie, Manny this, Manny that, ain't nobody got time for that. The simple fact is, when Manny meets me in the ring, you're right, I could just go in there, smack him with this belt, walk out. Yeah, I got a loss, but guess what? I still got the gold around my waist.
But I tell him you're not like that, but he says you are like that.
I guess we'll find out.
And he
won't we?
says you never pinned Slim Whiskey, but I said that's not the case in point.
I mean-
Case in point, three-way dance for one championship. Although you took... Oh, we got a caller. All right, caller, you're on the line. Top Rope TV with the UIWA World Television Champion, Ben Rivers.
Yeah, how you doing? Just like to give a shout out to Ben Rivers.
I think I know who this is. It's a shout out to D-Dog and Reaper. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
Well,
You gonna talk, or am I just gonna sit here and play my butt?
Yo, Ben, please tell me you're gonna take that chump to Vomit City.
Oh, I'm taking him to Vomit City, where the capital is puke.
So, I mean, you called in, caller, and what do you think Ben's chances are against Manny Strong?
Ben's gonna annihilate Manny Strong.
Can you put it in any other way?
Manny has no chance in hell.
Gimmick drop. No chance in hell.
So you're saying that Ben Rivers is going to kick the living shit out of Manny Strong?
Absolutely.
Can you say that? You can say that.
Yeah, say that, bro. Absolutely.
D-Dog's about to get on this shit, yo.
Okay, D-Dog. Haha, that's my boy. His wife called in earlier. That was funny. That was funny. Come on, D-Dog. Where the hell you at, bro?
D-Dog's about to get on this shit, yo.
You taking him to Toronto City or what?
Yeah, absolutely. You know it. You know how I roll, man. Ride or die, son.
You holding on to the title?
Holding on to it, dude. It ain't even going to be a fight. You know how we roll in the streets, bro?
All day.
All day, son. Game over. Insert game over there, because I don't have the tattoo, but you know what I'm talking about.
Well, Ben Rivers has some fans calling in, and they're insulting Manny Strong with the throw up and the vomit. But I see where he's coming from with the disrespect, but again, it was against doctor's orders. But he showed up anyway.
Yeah, and he paid for it.
Yeah, he paid for it.
He
So
lost
now-
his match, and he puked everywhere.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Back on the fans. And when he turns his back on the fans, people are no longer going to like him.
That's absolutely
right. You see?
But the fans did turn their back on him.
It's mutual. The respect's got to go both ways. And it can't go that way no more because he's now disrupted that flow.
So, give me your thoughts. What do you think Manny Strong's chances are against Ben Rivers?
None. Ben's going to annihilate him.
Is there another word you want to use besides annihilate?
All right. 1, 2, 3. That's all I have to say.
That's it? No foot in the ass or kick his ass?
He's going to kick the living shit out of Manny Strong. Manny Strong is going to be like AJ Styles getting the shit stuck out of him from Samoa Joe.
Okay.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
Hey, all right. Hey, you know.
What you trying to say? I'm fat?
Hey.
Samoa Joe, though?
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. It's
Hey, I
all
like
right.
him, though.
Well, I appreciate your call, man, and thanks for the support for Ben Rivers.
Thanks a lot, D-Dog Reaper.
Absolutely, man. Much love, man. Good luck out there. Kick his ass.
Oh, there you go. Some Ben Rivers fans out
Look
there.
at that. I didn't even have to talk. My fans did all the talking for me.
You know what? That's actually 3
Now-
fans to 1.
You saw that? Manny
Let's
Strong's only one fan called in. His one and only fan.
Well,
And
you know, he does have 2, but the other one's a photographer.
Well,
The one that keeps blinding me!
Because that's what they do.
apparently that's what they do.
Blind
So
people?
listen,
Nobody got time.
you want to call in and talk to the UIWA World Television Champion.
Now's your chance.
856-809-6924.
Right up here.
Up there.
See it?
So, listen, I've noticed someone's really quiet when Ben came out here.
That's because he's a Manny Strong supporter.
So what?
So, what are your thoughts on
this match?
On this match that's coming up.
I think Manny Strong.
Choose your words wisely.
I ain't got to choose nothing. I'll say what I want to say. First of all,
This jobber has a lot of talk.
jobber. Very fancy words coming from you. I think Manny Strong might have what it takes to go into this match and might take the belt. I think he will. All this talk about Vomit City and all this other crap, that's just all talk. When it comes down to it,
No,
though,
there's actual proof that he went to
Oh,
Vomit City.
wait.
Oh, we got another one.
Another caller.
Oh,
Caller,
God.
this is Top Rope TV. You're live with the UIWA Television Champion, Ben Rivers. Hello?
Hey,
Hey!
it's Little Daddy Bacon, Ben.
Oh, little Daddy Bacon! What's up, bro?
Hey,
This guy guy's 8, by the way. Okay.
Oh, he's 8 years old.
He's 8 years old.
No profanity.
This is my little homie.
What's his name?
His name's Mike.
Is your name Mike?
Is your name Mike?
Kick a Manny's butt, Ben.
See?
All right.
See?
Well, there you
I
go.
got fans of all ages.
From an 8-year-old.
4-1.
From an
4-1.
8. This kid's 8 years old, and he knows I'm gonna whoop Manny's ass.
Hey, don't say that. He's 8.
Yeah, but you don't know who his dad is.
Well, I don't want to know. So listen, little Mike, little bacon dude.
Little Daddy Bacon.
Little Daddy Bacon, D Bacon, whatever your name is. So you think Ben Rivers is going to kick Manny's butt? You're going to kick him in his head?
Kick him in his head. Mike, can you hear us?
Daddy Bacon, D Bacon, whatever your name is. It's Little Daddy Bacon.
All right, you're Little Daddy Bacon.
Lower the guys,
Lower
the volume.
Lower your volume in the background. All right. Well, we'll put it this way. We heard what you had to say. We appreciate your call. Thanks for calling in.
Tell Ben to take home this championship.
Absolutely.
He'll do it. He'll do it for his fans.
I'm doing it for you, Little Daddy Bacon.
Little D Bacon and the hizzy. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that worked.
All right.
We can stick with
So
that.
we want to thank Little D Bacon for calling into the hood. It's like a Top Rope TV. It's not really not the hood. But yeah, thanks for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it.
All right.
All right, so Ben, let's get down to business.
Let's get
down to business. Besides the Manny Strong situation and you defending that title against him, 2 weeks ago you were here. Top Rope TV, WKKH.TV, and you released some footage. Within the first 20 minutes of the footage you released, you got over 200 views. Then, a lot of people got tagged that are part of the UIWA, including Ron Von Hess and one Mr. P.T. Stanisful. And
Mr. What?
P.T. Stanisful.
Okay.
You know,
Guarantee.
You know, hey.
Whatever.
The PT player.
Oh, PT player.
The PT player.
Hello.
For you guys that don't know who P.T. Stanisforth is, he's the president of the UIWA.
Can't take that away from
And he comes all the way from Luton.
From where? Gluten?
No, Luton.
Oh, Luton.
Do you want to see my gluten?
I think I got enough for both of us.
Listen, isn't that what they do out there in California?
Yes. So, with that said, some people didn't like what you had to say. Ron Von Hess was one of them, so he makes some footage. He throws it out there. He throws your name into the gun of things. Now, he just did another one about some kind of medical thing going on with him, which, Ron, all due respect, I hope everything comes out okay. This way, this guy that holds that championship will show what he says, the old men, a little something new. But you can always teach an old dog new tricks, is what he exactly is saying. So, but where do you see your role in the UIWA? I mean, obviously, the world champion is not really paying attention to you, and that's Steve Stardom.
Well,
you know, saying he's got the most prestigious belt there is.
As a world champion, he is the world heavyweight champion of the UIWA. It's to be expected. You know, you're the top dog of the entire ranking list. Of course you're going to get cocky. Of course your ego's going to get big. Hell, I'm guilty. I'm sure he worked hard to get that title. So I'm not taking nothing away from him. He didn't call me out, so I'm not mentioning his name. There's two guys that did though. They didn't just mention the TV championship. They mentioned me by name. Now, let's start with the president. Mr. President.
P.T. Stones.
PT, that guy. PT player. Yeah. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He has a lot of accolades. He's been in this business way longer than I have. He's like a 15-time champion of something, which just tells me, damn, dude, you lost 15 times? Wow.
That's true.
But, I mean, there's really not much more I can say about him. You want some, come get some. That's all I got to say. On to Fred Flintstone. I mean, Ron Von Hess. Listen, I'm a nice guy. I don't take too kindly to threats. You're talking about you better watch where I'm at, watch what I do, or you come knocking on our door. Listen, our door is always open, so you don't have to knock. Just bring your old ass into the ring, and I'll show you how it's done. Not taking nothing away from you. By all means, you've got quite a bit of accolades yourself. But
hey, that's disrespectful right there. That should not say Manny. That's better.
You're getting it next.
You better tell the young guy back there.
You're getting it next, youngin.
Somebody getting chopped back there.
Someone getting worse than chopped. You're getting a Kool-Aid twist after I'm done here.
Oh yeah.
But the fact is, you called me a little fat guy, a little chubby round dude. Look, bro. You say, oh, German this, German that, ha ha. Yeah, whatever, man. Look.
Funny did they call in? Hello.
The fact is, you ain't exactly small yourself, buddy. And after your injuries heal, you know, I wish you a speedy recovery. I know how it feels to be on the sidelines because you're injured and you're hurt. But as soon as those injuries heal, you have your people call my people, and we'll arrange something. So I can hurt you. I can't even say. I don't even got words for what I want to do to you. Words have not been invented yet on what I want to do to you.
Educate them. Please say it in Spanish.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do before you educate anybody. This guy right here is going to go in the back because we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
Okay. Thank God.
Ben Rivers is going to stay. We're going to put Ben on one end, Manny Strong on the other end, Ken Stryker and myself in between. There's going to be a debate. But first, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have both Manny Strong and Ben Rivers sitting right here together with Ken Stryker and myself. So why don't you do me a favor, go get Manny Strong.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Can I get a sandwich?
Commercial messages.
Let me get a cheeseburger.
Get us all some ice cubes and some drinks up in here.
Let me get a...
A fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club of Vineland is being held April 16th at the Landis Theater with an exciting Sinatra and Burns old-time variety show for the whole family, starring Frank Hartman and Al Long, and introducing Lisa Small. There'll be salsa and hip-hop dancers, a juggler and magician, plus a Three Stooges film.
Oh, certainly.
Something for each member of the family. Be part of this great fundraiser. Partial proceeds will help the Boys and Girls Club. Concert time 7 p.m. at the Landis Theater, 830 East Landis Avenue in Vineland. Get your tickets early and help the kids. Call 856-459-2185.
Top Rope TV has a new night, Saturdays at 7, only on WKKH TV.
Hi, Kathy. Do you want to go cruising?
Sure, Carol, just like the good old days.
Brings back a lot of good memories. Come cruise with me, Philly Carol, every Wednesday evening. See you soon.
Cruisin' 92.1.
All right, we're back, and just before the commercial, before we came back, we had to literally, break these two guys up, because right now they're not liking each other. So right now we're here with Ben Rivers, the UIWA World Television Champion, and Manny Strong, who has challenged him for this. So, Manny, you've got some words for Ben.
I just want to say I liked it, Ben. I liked it, Ben, always, because he was a good guy, he was a good kid. But when he got lucky and beat Harry Sanchez, he started talking.
But he also beat Slim Whiskey. It was a
But he
three-way
didn't
dance.
beat Slim Whiskey.
It doesn't
Like
matter.
I told him, he's
It
a
was
good
a
man.
three-way
He's
dance.
a great guy, but he's not a real champion. He said to be a champion, you have to beat the champion. He's never beaten a champion.
He did.
He didn't beat the champion. He beat another person that was an
But it was
opponent
listen,
in the ring.
what you're not understanding
When
is
you've
it was
been
a
a champion,
three-way
you're
dance.
a champion. Ben, he's a good guy. I will beat him the next time I
It
fight
was
him
a
for that belt.
three-way
Man,
dance.
you've been in three-way dances yourself.
But
you know.
I pin the I have to pin. I don't
You can't
find
say
an easy
champion,
way
'cause
out.
sure as hell
I don't
pin
find
one
an
of
easy
those.
way out by pinning the weaker guy. I pinned the champion. I pinned when I beat Jesse Logan.
That
I
was
didn't care if his name
again.
was broken.
All right.
I beat Jesse
You
Logan.
pinned him one-on-one. This was three guys in the ring.
And he took advantage. The moment
Okay, then
Whiskey,
you gotta do what you
Whiskey
gotta do to get a
destroyed,
title.
Whiskey destroyed Harry Sanchez.
Listen,
and
listen.
he took advantage. Got the quick pin and then ran out there with the belt.
Shut your black ass up for 2 seconds. The
Well,
fact
I tell you.
is, whether or not I pinned Harry Sanchez or Slim Whiskey.
You know he's Puerto Rican, right?
That doesn't matter, John. Let him talk. Go ahead. Who you pinned?
It doesn't
Harry.
matter who I pinned.
Harry or
the simple
nobody.
fact, hold up. The simple fact is, a win is a win, and you of
In
all
a
people
race.
should know that.
In a race.
In a race,
Yeah,
in a competition, which
in
is
a
what we
wrestling,
do,
you beat the champion.
our business is nothing but competition. It's nothing but a race to get one of these. And I did exactly what you would have done in that same
I would have never
situation.
gone the cheap way
You would do whatever you had to do to win this gold.
Now I will. Now I am.
Now in a one-on-one.
Because I've seen how you became champion, so now that gave me the right to do what I have to do to become
So
champion.
listen, if you fans think that Ben did what he had to do, it was a three-way
What
dance. The fans of
Hold
Top
up,
Rope
let's-
TV.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
If you
my
fans that are
fans.
I was
watching
going to
right
say, hold
now,
on, let's not talk about fans,
if
because I'm
you
4-1
guys-
right now.
I was going to
if
say,
you
I thought you
guys
were talking
know
about King Selfie's
that
fans.
Ben did the
The
right
one
job, it was a three-way dance. It was Slim Whiskey, Harry Sanchez versus Ben Rivers. Three-way dance, okay? Anybody pins anybody in a three-way dance. Ben pinned Harry Sanchez, which
The
made
weaker
Ben,
guy. The
listen,
weaker guy.
which made Ben the UIWA World Television Champion.
And listen,
so he won.
I could have pinned Slim Whiskey, but if you watch the match, Slim Whiskey was out the ring. So of course I'm going to pin the only guy who's legal in the match.
Slim Whiskey does his move, you take advantage.
1, 2, 3 is what it's all about. Now,
Absolutely.
Manny's saying a win's a win in a race. But like he just said, in the wrestling business, a win is a win.
It's not a respectful win. It's
But
not
he
called
won.
a win. It's
But
just
he
called
won.
A
He
regular
won a
win.
championship.
It's
He
called
won-
stealing
See?
a championship.
Listen though, hold up.
It's called stealing a championship.
Ain't nothing
from
stealing about
Whiskey
anything.
And fooling the crowd.
Listen. Last time I checked, the last time I wrestled you was for this belt, and as I recall, I beat you.
You got lucky.
So
With
I
that
don't know
bad
whose
Kool-Aid
dick you
move,
sucked
and I'ma give
to
it
get
to you.
another shot at this title.
Wow.
But the
Damn.
fact is, you don't deserve
Fellas,
it.
I not only deserve that title, I'm taking that title
If
from you
anything,
the next time we fight.
If anything, Slim Whiskey deserves a title shot.
Slim should
Why? Because
never
he's
get
the
another
former
title
champion.
shot because he disrespected this belt
Just
when
like
he
your
lost it to
contract,
you.
just like his. Well, no, you're not. Just like
When
my
he lost
contract,
that
your
belt-
contract
I don't have a
says
contract.
we have rematch clauses.
Oh, we have rematch clauses. and
Absolutely.
I'm fighting
You weren't
I'm
an ex-champion,
taking that
so
belt
you don't
from
have a rematch clause. So again, like I said, whose ever dick you sucked to get this title shot, kudos to you.
I became #1 contender. That's how I get
Oh,
shots.
#1 contender.
I'm #1 contender.
So you
to
come
that
after.
belt.
Hold up.
You have to destroy and beat me before to stop me from coming after that belt.
No, I don't. Actually, like you said earlier, I can walk in there, smack you in the face with this, and walk out still champion.
Well,
I
I'm
might
telling you,
take a loss.
That's what you're gonna have to do to protect your belt. Because if you decide to go round for round with me, you will lose, man.
This coming from the guy that I just beat a couple weeks ago.
You was lucky. You got lucky with
okay.
that Kool-Aid move, which I'll give
Exactly.
it to you. It's a great move. It's a finish.
It hurts. I've taken
It's a
it. It
finish.
hurts.
I give it to you. Once you put that on somebody, it's pretty much over. And I slept and I gave you that opportunity. You took advantage of it. Like you did with Whiskey. You take advantage of positions.
It's not my
That's
fault
why
he fell out
we
the
gotta
ring.
knock you down quick and fast. Because if we give you an opportunity, you take advantage of it. But I'm taking your belt. that belt's coming over to the Strong Foundation, to King Selfie side soon.
So he can celebrate with his one and only fan.
Well, I'll have my one and only fan. Technically, I don't even care about these fans no more. They backstab me.
You hear that, bro?
The fans.
I don't even care about you no more.
I don't even care about these fans.
That's
They
messed up.
backstab King Selfie. They started calling me Puke City. Are you serious? The guy who defended y'all?
Hey, don't forget Vomit
Who was
City.
there for y'all? John,
Puke
serious?
City.
You want to
I'm
bring
just
up
saying.
Vomit City?
I'm just
the
saying.
fans that disrespected me after I was there for them. When champions didn't want to defend the crown for y'all. When Top Rope
Did you know
didn't
about
have
the
a
Vomit?
champion.
Did you know about the
Selfie
Vomit
became
Flex?
champion and defended y'all. I was honored for y'all to disrespect me like that. Now, y'all done got me so mad I gotta take it out on Ben and take his belt.
Manny, let me ask you a serious question right now. You mad, bro?
I'm upset.
He's mad.
Wow, you mad?
I'm upset.
Why?
Well, he's not mad, he's upset.
He wants to say I got one
are
fan.
you mad
You
at
want to
him?
bring up the King Self. I'm super mad at him. And
Are
I
you
like
mad-
him.
Why are you mad at him?
Because
I didn't do nothing.
he was very slick about becoming champion, and then he wants to talk about it like he deserves it.
Let me ask you a question.
Bring
it. Say that you were in the three-way.
Right. I would have went outside the ring.
Slim,
I would have
no,
dragged
listen to
Whiskey
me.
in the ring, and I would have
Slim
pinned Whiskey, and I would have just
Slim
got rid of
Whiskey
Harry
hits his
Sanchez.
finisher. You see Harry's out. You push Slim out the way, and you see Harry's knocked out. Do you pin him or not?
John, I can't do it.
Do you pin him
I
or
can't
not?
do it. I would have pinned Whiskey.
You got to do what you
Well,
got to
you're
do
an idiot. Because
in
I
this
want
business.
to beat the champion. I don't want to be a second place like he said, she said. I want to be
How's
the
he
champion.
second
I
place?
want
Look.
to be the champion.
Dude, how's he lost?
Whiskey never lost his belt.
He
listen to
lost
this.
in a three-way
He never got
dance.
pinned. Now I gotta beat
It's
him.
anybody's
I gotta beat-
chance in a three-way.
I gotta beat Ben. Take
God, this
this
is
belt from him
ridiculous.
and do the right thing.
Hold on, man.
Striker.
And do the right
Listen,
thing
hold on,
and
hold
give
on, hold on,
Swisky
hold on.
a title shot because Whiskey never lost his belt.
You don't
Okay,
have to do
listen,
the white
listen.
thing. You have to do the right thing.
Listen, no. Man, Manny, I got nothing but respect for you.
Oh, wait, we got a caller.
Uh-oh.
Caller, you're on Top Rope.
It probably is one.
You're on Top Rope. You're on Top Rope TV. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hear that Manny guy talking mad shit about Ben Rivers fans out there. Yo, you're nothing but a punk, dude. Straight up punk.
All right. Remember what you talk. Your man will pay for it.
Hey, Ben can dish it, he can serve it, and he can cash it. He's gonna whoop that ass.
All right. You do the signing of the check with your mouth, and his body will cash it.
Absolutely.
What's about for this guy? This man knows what the hell he's doing. That's why he's got the title and you don't. Plain and simple.
Yeah, that's why we wrestle in your
5-1
home.
now.
Plain and simple. You a fan.
Wow.
Hold on.
I'm a fag. You're the fucking fag with half that.
I didn't say fag. I'm sorry. I said fan. You a fan. While we're professionals, buddy. That's why you home.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I see. I'm sorry. You got the experience in the ring. I got the experience in the yard. We play dirty in the fucking yard.
Well, we can do this whenever you want. Name it.
Whoa, hey,
Whoa.
slow down, Manny.
Whoa.
These are our fans watching Top Rope TV, bro.
How about this? You win the title, then you can talk some shit.
No, when I win the title, I'm going to give a rematch to your boy Ben and beat his ass again so that you can feel the pain.
Oh, let me tell you, man, that's breaking my heart right there. Ooh. Yo, Ben, do me a favor. Shut this guy's mouth up, beat his ass, retain the title, and then come over and get some shots in.
No doubt, brother. No doubt.
All right, man.
Got
Hey,
your fans.
But all talk and all hype. That's why he ain't no fans calling him up. Because he's nothing but the mayor of Puke City.
oh!
That's the reason why y'all lost me in the first place, for people like you.
All right, man. We appreciate your phone call, and we appreciate your support for Ben and Top Rope TV, man. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Wow.
One love, thank you, goodbye.
Wow. You know, he's
Wow,
behind
dude,
it.
Manny Strong. Manny Strong. Manny. On the real, on the good ship lollipop, okay? On some real shit. This fan just called in. You're arguing with him. You just literally said you don't care about the fans to a fan. And then this guy said that you, Manny Strong, are the mayor of Vomit City.
That is why the
Puke
reason
City.
the
Puke
fans
City,
have
I'm
lost
sorry. Puke City.
the love that I used to give them. That is the reason why the fans lost the love that I used to give them for talking the way they talk like that. You know, they sound like Ben in a diner ordering food. And I mean, just talking too much.
I eat.
You understand? They
man.
talk
This is
too
messed
much.
up. This is really messed up.
It can be messed up, John. I want that belt. I don't care who has it.
So
I
let me
don't
ask
respect him
you:
or
are
think
you
he's a
going to
champion.
do? Are you saying? Since
And I
you-
respect him as a man.
Since you don't care what the
I
fans
just don't
think,
respect that he's
since
winning
you
that belt when I
don't
should
care
be champion.
about what the fans think, right?
They backstab me.
Since you don't care, I was doing him.
Oh, I'm like,
So since you don't care about what the fans think or the viewers of Top Rope TV, since you don't care,
they backstab me.
So what you're saying to me in my mind and their minds is you're going to do what you have to do to try and take that from him.
He did it and got away with it. Why can't I?
Another
do it?
caller?
Oh my God!
We got another caller. Caller, you're on Top Rope TV. Go ahead.
Caller.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to know if Manny realizes that the issue at hand here is that he can't handle that he's not the sexiest man on that screen right now, that he's sitting next to the sexiest man.
That's Ken Stryker!
Ken Stryker! He's sitting next to Ken Stryker!
Ken Stryker, baby!
Right now, all over the place, hashtag Ken Stryker is sexy.
It's sexy.
Did you just hear that?
Can we get that on the screen somehow?
I just couldn't believe it.
This man just called in and said that Manny Strong is sitting next to pure sexiness. Go ahead, Ken! All right! Yeah!
All shout outs.
Hey, that's not what you said!
All shout outs to Big Mama Bacon.
Big Mama Bacon, you said, I'm Johnny Logan. Ben's sitting next to me. Manny's sitting next to Ken Stryker.
Right.
And he's tons of fun, baby. That's right, baby. There it was. Did you see it? Hashtag Ken Stryker is sexy.
Yeah! Yeah! But the fact is, Manny,
Yo,
I don't even want to wait till tomorrow,
wait,
bro.
wait,
You got a lot to say.
We
You got a lot to
now,
say.
bro.
And you ain't backing shit up. You ain't backing shit up, bro. You disrespected yourself.
No, come on.
You disrespected yourself. It's your fault.
Hey, that's enough.
You did this.
We can't have this. We can't. Come on, man.
I used to respect you,
Save
man.
this stuff for the ring. Save it for the
And you
ring.
turn your back on the people that made you who you are. It doesn't matter. They made you who you are.
Save it.
Without them,
Save it.
You will go down on Sunday.
Hey, you need to shut up. Just let it go.
Just remember who's the
Ken
champion.
Stryker, get him
Just
out of
remember
here.
who's the champion.
Get him out
Just
of
remember
here.
who's the champion.
Get him
That's all.
out of here.
Remember who's the champion.
Everybody was